Howdy y'all, my name's Gamer James, and welcome back to Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club Monika Before Story. So, once again, sorry for what happened in the last video. I promise I was keeping my eye on OBS the whole time, and it looked smooth the whole time, but evidently, even after that, when you play it back, it can still be laggy. So, I've taken some measures to hopefully stop that from happening again, but if it does keep happening, if worse comes to worse, I'm just going to ask you all for some advice there if you've had this problem. OBS, you are, you know. But anyway, on the positive side of things, you may notice my voice is a tiny bit clearer, and the music just stopped. It'll start again. There it is. But my voice is a little clearer. Reason being, I got a brand new Yeti Blue microphone. Supposed to be one of the best kinds out there, so that's a big upgrade for this channel, hopefully, and we'll see how much better it is than the last one I was using. And anyway, I think that's about it. I am going to get right back into this. We got some poem sharing to do. Alrighty, so what were we doing? Okay, so I've got no small amount of suspense built up in me, and anxiety, a good kind of anxiety, because I feel like we're getting very close to the end of this. No idea how long it goes. It's a mod, but this was very close to. In the original game, we did 3 poems, and then, well, you know what happened, but that was the end of the regular part of the game, so we might be edging up on either the end or something big happening in the game. Let's get on with it. I can't take the suspense anymore. Here we go for Sayori, good old Say. I got a poem a poem to share with you. Here we go. Uh-oh. It's nice, I guess. No, that's not the say I know. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh, she's good. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. All your poems were really meant for... what matters is you're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? Leaving this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Well, that's not all that matters to me, sweetheart. Thank you, James. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. A painful headache. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. You're my vice president. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. We're not on a playground, though. If you insist. Yay! I think I might go home a little bit early today. Bad vibes. I'm getting all kinds of bad vibes here, Sayori. Yeah, give me this little break as your vice president, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I don't like this. Let's get on with it. Find out what the heck is going on. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. There's nothing I really hate about it. Not hate is good coming from her, I guess. Just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Yuri's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? What is up with the Yuri vibes in my poem that I wrote for Monika, and just Monika? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I guess it might just be a coincidence. You never really struck me as her type. Yuri is a type all of a sudden? If so, then you're probably the cute type. There's that sprite again. The teasing compliment doesn't seem to register. They never do with her. Well, I don't know. It's almost like you're trying to impress them. The word choice and everything. You gotta try everything. Right? Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. What's she got? I'll be your beach. This is a sweet one. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. This is good. I forgot how good this is. Scroll down, please. Scroll down. I told you to scroll down. I told you to scroll down. Game. What is this? Just gotta click in the right spot. That was weird. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Somebody needs to put these words to music. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love again. That was awesome. This girl is awesome. I know it wasn't really her who wrote it, but you would not expect that from someone like her. Yeah. It felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Way to be! Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach, true. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. I can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. Well, how nice of you. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. You agree with Yuri about being metaphorical, you just don't want to admit it. At the very least, it was good practice. It makes me happy to see this kind of development. Yeah, my members getting along here. I'm still concerned about that one, but anyway, good old Yuri. She might like this. James, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? I forgot what you suggested. Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. What happened? What? Who's playing that guitar? Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. James, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Oh, you have no idea. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, like Sayori. Sorry. Or or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, James, I know. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write, but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you, and that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. I started a club. Except, give out this assignment and all. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, James. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then it's okay. Then forget them. I mean, I made this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Give me the smile. I love that little smile right there. That little smile. Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem so we can get on with this game? Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you. Ooh, beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, getting fancy again, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Again? But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, or my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. It rhymed at the end. I think that's the only part where it rhymed. Woo! She likes the beach too, apparently. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Really? But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. She and Natsuki are on opposite ends of this. They both did a great job, but they're ashamed that they took each other's advice, I guess, is kind of what I'm picking up here. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted to write about the same topic again. Us to write about the same topic. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Don't blame me! Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Hey, you're judging again. Cut that out. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. That's exactly what she said about you. That's hilarious. But I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. Yes, I do. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Goodbye. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Finally. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. But that's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. What are you talking about? Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. We're in for it now. In your books, maybe. Look, the only... Oh, I disagree with it this time. The only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I thought you just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to go home, she picks the Friday just before the festival? So much for being vice president. No! First of all, it's just a rain cloud for her. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh! I don't know how that's supposed to sound. I just imagined like Renge from Non Non Biori. Anyway, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys! I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Well, I talked to her and it didn't sound that way. What did she say? We did this kind of thing before. Sayori, she just needs some time alone. And plenty of love. She has some difficulties to deal with. Well, now, time alone and love, unless she's loving herself, that's not possible at the same time. Anyway, with the festival coming up, James needs to figure out the rest of the preparations himself, so if you need a temporary vice president or anything, I can fill in. Get out of here, you! Okay. Oh, I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! Could probably send Sayori a text message and get her to help design poetry pamphlets. Monika should work on assembling and printing. Plus, maybe advertising, since she's pretty smart and famous. If that makes sense. Outside the game, in fact. Famous, anyway, not smart. Not to mention, being really pretty. Glad to hear it! Oh yeah, I forgot I'm going the Monika route. I've already got some plans going on in my head. Like, maybe rehearse a cool slogan. Like, howdy y'all. Or put some join the literature club papers on the public boards. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help James come up with something for Yuri? He's kind of pathetic right now. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. I mean, I already knew that, but we're all having a rough time. That may be the case. But if we can't take initiative, then we won't grow as a club. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression and voice suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. Seeing Monika take charge is really interesting. Again, I'm supposed to be in charge here. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, it just leaves you, James, the one who is truly useless. Heck, you came up with all this on your own. Yikes. I talk kind of crass sometimes. I don't even know why or how I got the president title. Don't say that. You know darn well. In fact, we all have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of us a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Well, why not? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like you're going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. James may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for James to. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to James to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he has to go train as temporary vice president, you know. Okay, we never agreed to that. Crazy head. So I'm sure he's interested in... Did you just literally suggest you were replacing... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. can we just settle this already? Yeah. James, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going with... I want to go Sayori, but... Okay, I'll save that right there. But I am going full-on Monika. Sorry, Sayori, she'll be fine. Probably, one way or another. What have I done? Okay. Good old Monika. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you beat me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Your work is already most suitable for you. It would be unfair if James... guys, you have to respect authority. James is the club president. And it's not an easy task for him to choose. It's quite obvious that given this situation, he's done his research. And having weighed out all the other options, he knows I could use a partner for advertising our club over the weekend. It's all simple algorithms, guys. You should take computer science. That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. Plus, he's the club president, Monika. You should make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. I made the decision, guys! Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Be right back. We don't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. It's obvious that Natsuki and Yuri feel a little sour about this. Yuri, you know that when I first found you in the library, when we were starting this club, I was overjoyed to have met someone who could embody the literature club. You mean that, Monika? Yeah, I do. And Natsuki. Oh, she's playing the flattery card here. When you and Sayori met by the vending machine, she said you bought her a snack. Sayori, she was hungry. Yeah, you have a good heart. And a knack for making people's stomachs feel good. Yeah, I do have that talent. See? You're all amazing people. We should stick together and remember that. It all boils down to that, and just Monika. So let's not argue over James's decision. He is the president after all. Monika's right. Yeah. Fine, Monika. Okay, so we got to actually do this now, so I'm actually going to spend the weekend with her, I wonder. Yuri and Natsuki are surprised. Monika, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Monika was trying to sound like Sayori. No, she was trying to be a great big jerk to them, but whatever. She was trying to flatter them. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Okay, she did try to settle the argument, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Well, James, you're the president. I guess you've made your decision. Yep, now I gotta deal with it. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Of course. Sure. I guess that works. We should all make use of the remaining time to have some fun. Let's play a card game. Or a board game or something. We'll have a latte. With that, I guess the day is about to end. Everyone still had a good time, even if Sayori left a little earlier. Monika took the time to pitch her ideas for raising awareness about the Literature Club on the day of the festival. Yuri told us about her selection of aromas for the club to raise atmosphere, as well as having to bring enough cups for visitors. Natsuki raised concerns about purchasing ingredients, to which we all pooled money for. I guess all that's left is to make do with my tip of the day. Okay, you three! Before we leave, here's James's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. That's my advice for today. You know, save your game. It's a what do you call it? It's a saying. Okay. Anyway, thanks for listening. You're all dismissed. As I begin to pack my things to head home. Why did I just do that? I just blurted out, save your game. Mark approaches me. James! Eh? Uh-oh. I turn around. Sorry. I realized I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Is your phone number still the same? I don't think so. You see, I've changed it a lot over these years. Lots of stalkers and admirers. It got kind of tiring at one point. Right then. Guess we should have done this days ago. I've actually been meaning to text you. Mark and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay, so 666, right? No. Guess I'll be stopping by your house tomorrow. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? Yes! No, not at all. No. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. We can coordinate either way. Most of the work can be done in school and at home. So, since we have to put up the papers and all. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. What am I saying? What am I saying? She's being practical, and I think that works for the two of us. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as popular or cool as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, James. Oh, don't you worry. I think that we'll make a very productive team. We'll be Team Monika. Even if you chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? You look cute when you do that face. Oh, Monika, you really make me go red. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Monika follows. Thoughts of today put me in an ecstatic mood. I'm going to spend a lot of time with Monika tomorrow. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening if we're outside of school. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Saturday. That was fast. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Monika's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Monika's a really popular girl. Almost everyone in school knows her. It feels kind of good to have her number as we've started texting each other a lot. After exchanging numbers to double check, it turned into some really long conversations. She's extremely smart, diving into philosophical stuff and save the earth and save your game chit-chats about carbon and whatever. Yeah, she talked about carbon footprints in the previous game. We even had to take it to an online messenger. I think I'm still a bit sleepy. I couldn't really keep up, but putting Monika aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. It's really mostly about homework. Or her needing some help sometimes, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, it is not. Here's this again. I decided to visit Sayori before Monika comes over. Rather than asking, I simply text her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Okay, I had to tutor her once in mathematics. Yeah, we know her, she's just not as intimately as we used to. But I ended up doing her homework. Once I reached Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Okay, so now the question is, do I want to... Time is almost up here, but do I want to go ahead and get this over with? I probably do. Let's do this. Let's get it on. Sayori? Hi, James. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Switching hands here. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Feels like a year. Good one, Team Monika. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. She got wilted flowers, laundry there, calendar torn up. I told you, nothing much good happens in this house. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had since my first visit. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Well, we never really did like math or language class, so I guess I couldn't find a reason other than the tutoring lessons. I see. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Monika today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sorry, I'd already left yesterday by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me she didn't. She's my best friend, right? Wrong. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations. Okay, that's true. But what about you? You're working on your tasks for Monday? Of course. I'm coordinating with our other members online. Okay, she's talking to people. That's a plus. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Monika then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's just no good, James. Eh? Something feels wrong about everything. It feels off. I don't know how to explain it. Almost like the club. Like the world. It's like everything is wrong. This is different. Eh? What do you mean by wrong? You shouldn't even be thinking about me right now. I feel out of place. Like I'm floating alone. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Whenever I see you, I feel more and more broken. Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Tell me until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, James. It's so weird. I know my name is misspelled here. It kind of put some, what do you call it, comedy relief into this. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. The problem isn't with me. It's with this world. This world? What are you talking about, Sayori? It really doesn't matter, James. It just hurts. I wish the pain would stop. You'll never really understand. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, James. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help is if everything could be as it always was. But it's broken. And I sound stupid explaining myself. Tears streak down Sayori's face. Okay, I'm not sure how seriously we're supposed to take this, because it's a lot more depressing last time in the original game. But here it's more sounding like she knows something about this, about these fourth wall breaks, and about me basically stealing. I think that's what happened to me. I stole Monika's president status and changed things around, but now she's crying. I had you make the literature club because I was selfish. What? And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. Okay, this is... Okay, maybe she doesn't know about the fourth wall stuff. I don't know. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. I mean, why would I not? James. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. You're my vice president. I'm really happy that you're by my side. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. I enjoy your company in class. I love the way you... James! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. James, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I honestly don't. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't, or you have no idea how mad I'll get. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of this, James. The only time my headache goes away is if we do the things we used to do. But Your hugs are so cold now. And that's really scary too. She said warm. They were warm last time. Am I a different me now? A different main character? Different protagonist? What is happening? Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is on Monday. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. Would you like it if you and me spent some time together? In a post-festival activity? Because I gotta be there for the festival, I guess. It's what I want. It's what I want. I promise. President and Vice President. Yeah, just you and me. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. With me leading the club, I'm sure we'll see a successful festival. I'm the president. I'm a darn good one, I think. I mean, it's almost time for Monika to meet me at my house. Can I count on my vice president? Sayori nods her head. I'm sorry about earlier, James. I'll make it up to you. All right? That sounds good. I'll do my best to make sure you feel good. And you are going to feel good, or you are going to... You can trust me. You can trust me. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. All right, just make that sound easy. I look forward to it. I'll see you on Monday, okay? Okay, so not much different. Not much different from the previous game. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Monika is about to come over too. I'm looking forward to this, but I'm still worried about... I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time with the festival this Monday. Or else. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Good old Monika. Good old Mon Squid. Okay, so make my way back home. My thoughts begin to dwell on Monika. Okay, that's where I'm going to stop for now. This is still building up suspense, but so far it sounds good, except I really wish Yuri hadn't said that thing about stagnating air, being common foreshadowing, blah, blah, blah. It leaves me feeling they didn't take out the horror part of this, and it's going to be creepy. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be a good kind of creepy because it's a different game. It's a mod, and things are different. And I'm optimistic. Don't know if I should be. You all know if I should be, but it's still interesting and still not tearing me apart just yet, and not making me regret becoming club president. But anyway, I feel like this is still going to be a fun ride. I'm hoping and praying it is. And again, we got other endings to find once we get to this ending. And I'm still not sure how that works, but I am looking forward to it, seeing what all they've done with this game, what all is different, what all is the same, and that rhymed on accident, I promise. But in any case, I believe that's all the time we got for now. I am ready to get this on, but in the meantime, thank y'all so much for watching, and until next time, adios amigos, God bless, and I will see you around. Okay, everyone, shut your traps! Bing bong, time to read your poems here, because James doth decree that it's time!